Hello everyone, Flash Notion here, back for another reaction to One Punch Man. And today we're looking at Season 2, Episodes 3 and 4. And, yeah, we had some interesting stuff last time. We met Tornado's sister, who's not as strong as she is. We learned about how King is not actually a hero. He's just kind of coasting on success that he's received from people who don't know that Saitama is doing shit. Yeah, he received credit for Saitama's wins. And then we also we had some slightly negative implications about Genos and his quest, while also setting up this human who sides with monsters guy, whose name I cannot remember, but I did have the thought after watching last week that Silver Fang mentioned that one of his students, his best student, went a little crazy, and Silver Fang had to kick him out a while back. And I have to wonder if maybe this monster sighting guy might not be that student, because, I mean, he's really strong, so. Also, it would be interesting, because they did say they were sending Silver Fang after him. If it's a master-student confrontation, that would also be pretty cool. But, I don't know, maybe I'm giving the show a bit too much credit for serious storytelling again. I know it does tend to have a little bit more depth to it than just a straight parody, but like that does seem like it might be a little too much. But who knows? We'll have to find out. So yeah, let's get started. In 3, 2, 1. And we're back. Took a minute, but well, so yeah, I have no idea who that guy at the end was. I mean, I said maybe it's Blast, but like, fuck if I know. I mean, obviously he was designed to be a handsome and well-known person, but I don't think it's anybody. I don't know. Like, it could be him, but like, somehow I doubt it. But it's definitely not anybody that we've otherwise been introduced to before, so the fact that they're saying, it's him, means he has to be like a very popular hero, and so far we know who the Class A or Class B rank 1 is, we know who the Class A rank 1 is, and we know who the Class C rank 1 is. So it's not any of them, and that just brings up the question of who is it. Man, am I glad Moomin Rider survived. I don't know why, he's kind of useless, but I like the guy, so. Yeah. I'm also glad Tank Top Hero, or Tank Top Master survived. Like, he seems pretty cool. Yeah, he, again, he doesn't have anything on Saitama, but, like, the fact that he picked up a chunk of rock the size of a house with one hand and threw it, like, that's pretty fucking impressive. I have to admit that. Plus, I just like Patrick Seitz. He's a great voice actor. Even though it's the same voice almost every time, like, it's the little variations that make it work. And yeah, just like every character that he's played has been interesting to me. Gamagori, Griamore, Endeavor, and this guy. So, and there's probably been others that I don't remember, but yeah, he's been in a lot of different stuff that I've watched, and I really do enjoy it. Let's see. And then, trying to think what else. We didn't get much of Bang in this, like I thought we would. I thought we'd have a more immediate confrontation between him and Garo. Garo. Yeah, that's how you pronounce it. Garo. No, it's still the wrong inflection. Garo. I don't know. It's a weird thing to pronounce. Monster Man. We'll just go with that. So yeah, Monster Man hunting down heroes, sparring wherever he can. But so far, it seems like he hasn't killed a whole lot of them. Like, he managed to kill all those people at the meeting, apparently, but since then, almost everybody that's gone up against him that we care about has survived. Not sure about how many of the tank top dudes survived, but at the very least, Master survived and fucking Moomin Rider survived, so, like, wouldn't be surprised if a bunch of the other ones survived as well. I mean, hell, the Bang's student survived, and I was fully expecting him to be dead. Yeah. Meanwhile, we've got two other side plots going on at the same time with this centipede invasion thing. Which is really weird that there are well-known monsters out there who haven't been just killed yet. It's like, do they regenerate? Because if so, that would be pretty disturbing. And then we also have Saitama's fighting tournament thing that he's going to, which is not going to be much of a fight, but like it's the question of like is his falsification of identity going to become a problem? Who knows? We'll find out. Interesting that Garo participated and won and apparently killed a guy even back then. So like, yeah. Garo's philosophy, such as it is, I really don't care. I'm so tired of villains' philosophies at this point. Like, it's one thing when you have a villain like Gentle Criminal over on My Hero, where it's like he has a sympathetic backstory and his goals aren't necessarily all that bad, and he's like actually trying to do something interesting. But literally every fucking time they try to do here's a villain who wants to remake the world into like a society where only the strong survive, and like, yeah, just every time they try to justify a villain like that, it comes across as very flat to me. And like I guess they kind of did the same thing in My Hero with Shigaraki, but like it's not quite the same, because like they kind of his logic to getting to that point of why he wants to do it is actually somewhat more understandable in that case, and also it's less of he wants to remake the world and more just he wants to destroy what's currently built. But also B, he was brainwashed, or well, not really brainwashed, but like, what do they call it? Not gaslighting, groomed? Yeah, that's close enough. He was groomed to be like that. So it's one of those cases of like, I can stand it better coming from him than someone else. And yeah, just overly simplistic, trying to justify a philosophy that, I don't know, it never works anymore for me. Villains actually have to do something novel and interesting in order for me to be like, yeah, I can understand that and get behind it. so far. I like Garu better as a case of just like, well, I don't want to be. What am I saying? I don't know what I'm saying. I'm rambling at this point. But yeah, no, I feel like we could have done without that flashback, honestly. Like, that's the only thing that we've gotten there. Like, if it weren't for that flashback, I wouldn't care. But, like, the idea that he's been like this since he was a child is just dumb. Let's see. I'm trying to think of if there's any other points of what we saw in this set that are actually important. Because, I'm not sure if there were. Yeah. Come to think of it, like, both these sets, or both these episodes had fighting in them, but I don't recall Saitama actually doing much of anything. The only confrontation I remember him having was the karate chop he gave to Garo. And it's like, yeah, that's it. I'm also a little bit disappointed because the way they set that up, it made it seem like, oh, Garo's going to wake up and he's going to be like, I was helpless against this guy. My strength meant nothing. I have to train to become even stronger now. But no, he doesn't. He just seems to have had a little bit of amnesia about it and going about his day. So that's a little bit disappointing. Or maybe, I guess they could bring it back as a case of like, nobody can stand up to him, but then all of a sudden he sees Saitama again, and he winds up finally remembering what happened, and he ends up being terrified, like, oh my god, this guy's so strong, what am I gonna do, I'm dead. And just like turning into a kind of a wimp afterwards. Maybe, I don't know, be interesting. Either way, it seems like this hero association is run by a bunch of jackasses, so like, yeah, I'm not too pleased about that. I mean, hey, it's not unrealistic, but it's still disappointing. Well, regardless, guess that's about all there is to this one. We're just kind of waiting right now to get to the big parts, I guess. Like, first we gotta have Metal Bat versus Garo, and then we gotta take down the Centipede monster, and we've also gotta check in with Saitama at his thing. It's like, yeah, there's a few things going on at the same time right now, which I'm not really the biggest fan of when they do that in a story, but, hey, you know, maybe they'll weave it all into one confrontation at the end. That'd be interesting. But regardless, that's going to be for next time, or maybe the time after that, who knows. Either way, for right now, I'm done. So, I will see you all at that next time. Till then, bye-bye.